Hello, so I'm gonna start off with a story. So there was one time I went to Applebee's with my girlfriend and her mother, and it was a terrible experience, pretty much. So the wait was really long, and the food wasn't even that good. It wasn't fully cooked. It just wasn't good at all, and the waitress had a really bad attitude, and it was just awful. Another story. So I went to Applebee's with my mom and her boyfriend, and it was great. The waiter was funny, nice. We only waited like we didn't have to wait to get to our table. We walked in, they were like, "Come, um, come follow us," and so it was real quick, efficient. The food was really good. Very positive experience. See, you can have two different outcomes from an experience, and that brings an opportunity to the restaurants. They can either have a positive experience for customers or a negative experience, and reviews reflect what people's experiences were. And so, our goal here with consulting, conscious consulting, is to make sure there's more positive than negative, because the negative ones, they seem to stick with you more, but the more positive ones, you're more likely to overlook someone's bad review about the food if there's a lot more saying it's good. So that is our main goal here. Consulting was founded on the idea that businesses should be mindful of how the culture perceives them, and we are here to enlighten them and guide them on success. Us met at University of West Georgia in our undergrad program. We were all business majors, and we all had the mind of helping businesses, more specifically restaurants, succeed, and we wanted to operate to the best of our ability. So we all waited until we finished at West Georgia, and we were founded in September 2010. Our current office is here in Carrollton, Georgia, and our mission is to maintain and optimize the highest potential for clients, creating mindful decisions, and to provide success for the businesses. My name is Cassandra Wilmot. I usually go by Cam. My role in the company is I operate as a manager. We all communicate daily through use of technology, group chats, emails, and Google Hangouts. Um, Most of my experience is through the use of technology. I am a management information systems graduate, so I have a lot of experience with advertising, working with Excel sheets, so um, like business reports and stuff of that nature. And I personally have a lot of experience managing. My mom was a manager her whole life, so I've had a lot of hands on helping her with inventory, and I also worked for her company at one point. And yes, I have a lot of experience in management, and this is what I've been doing my whole life pretty much. That I have chosen is Applebee's here in Carrollton, Georgia. It's a family dining restaurant. Applebee's has been in Carrollton for about 40 years. It started around the 1980s. They sell a variety of food from steaks to fish to tacos. Um, I think some competitors for Applebee's are Longhorn and Olive Garden. Similarities that Longhorn has with Applebee's is they both are family oriented and both have a bar. Some differences is Longhorn's menu is less diverse. They have mainly steaks and chickens, and Longhorn is also more expensive. Applebee's is cheaper, and they have more diversity there. It's more than just steak and chicken. They have Oriental salads to tacos to dumplings. It's just diverse overall. That Applebee's has to Olive Garden is they're both family oriented and they both have a bar. Some differences is Olive Garden has less diversity. It's mainly just pastas and soups. They have like some chicken and stuff, but it's mainly just pasta and soups. They sell, I mean, Applebee's sells a little of everything, more diversity again, and Olive Garden is also way more expensive. and Applebee's is pretty cheaper. Strengths that Applebee's has based off of reviews is people are seen very quickly and seated. Waiters and waitresses are nice for the most part, and food service is very quick, very quick. As Applebee's has is their music is very loud. Unsatisfied with the food. There's been complaints of it being cold, bland, and another complaint of it being dirty there, like some torn seats and just looks dirty. Some opportunities Applebee's has is to expand on their drink menus. They're very known for their like $5 drinks. Have a diverse alcohol menu, so maybe if they bring in more seasonal drinks, that would really draw in some people. Another opportunity they have is they they have a lot of good deals, like their 2 for $20 menus that really draws people in because people love a good deal. And another opportunity, I mean, the music, that's a very easy fix. All they gotta do is turn it down, and that would change a lot, Because at a family restaurant, people like to conversate, so the music gets in the way of it a lot. Threats that Applebee's faces is the food. That is a major problem. The food needs to be fixed right. There's no excuse for the food to be cold. Uh, it should be as soon as it's cooked, it should be brought out to the people right away. And if that can't be done for some reason, you should keep it heated. I mean, just common sense. Um, and then blandness, maybe they need to retest the recipes and maybe just add more seasoning to the recipes, and that should probably fix the blandiness, or maybe just scrap some things off the menu. Just don't have any flavor. Um, Another thing is the cleanliness. Maybe they need to hire on an extra person to help clean the restaurant. Um, or maybe they need to rotate, like take somebody out to dish room, every hour or so to do a round around the restaurant. And the last thing for me is the consistency. They're not very consistent. It's like 50-50 on if the waiters are respectful or not. Same thing with the food. I think they need to execute more to keep it consistent. And our team has enjoyed our time spent here at Applebee's. With our help, Applebee's is soon to be a 5-star restaurant. Um, you have to remember strengthening your restaurant's reviews does a lot for a company. It boosts the morale. You get more revenue if you have more positivity, and also the operation just moves more slow. I mean, more smoothly. Less stress on your everyday life when you have happy people coming complimenting your restaurant instead of criticizing it all the time. Again, the team has enjoyed working with Applebee's and improving their reviews.